Hey, greetings Denver, Performance Vacuums here, and we're here to talk about the different central vac attachments we offer, and we do offer quite a bit. So I want to just showcase what we offer, and if you're central vacuum attachment shopping, this video will also help you determine what it is you need. So I have here a little video of our store, and we're going to talk about there's basically three types of central vacuums that are in the wall. The most prominent in the past few years are retractable hoses. This is the way they've been installed the past 15 years or so. This is probably going to be one of the more common ones. So you pull the hose out of the wall. It's what we call low voltage. So when you turn it on from the wall, or this is a fairly new accessory actually. This is a wireless remote that does not require batteries. Kind of cool. So this is something we offer just in itself, and this has a transceiver box that is 110 volts and goes right next to basically any central vacuum unit, and we'll turn it on. So that would go on the end of this, and then we put our accessories on. Now, if you have a legacy system where the hose doesn't retract into the wall, you have a few options here as well. And if you'd like to add a retractable hose, give us a call. We can quote you for that. I've added it to a lot of systems, especially in high traffic areas. So what a legacy system means is that the hose looks like this, and you're going to open a valve and plug it in. And these valves are typically about 30 to 35 feet apart in your house. Some of the valves on the market, you'll have an end that looks like this, and these are what we call direct connect, meaning there's a high voltage valve there to power an electric power nozzle. Now some houses were installed with what's called a pigtail, where you have this connected to the hose and then you would plug that into an outlet nearby. This is a real old way of doing it. It's not very common anymore, but we do have pigtail kits as well. And as far as hoses, I want to explain lengths and styles. So if you want just a basic hose like this, that's available where it's just got no controls on the handle, it's just going to plug in and turn the system on. These hoses are available anywhere from 10 feet up to about 60 feet, and they're called a Future Light hose. They also come with a hose hanger as well to put on the wall. We have these available in stock. We also have this chameleon style hose. Not only will this work with the retractable system, but this also works with a legacy valve like this, and can be bought with or without a hose sock as well. So if you want a hose sock, that's available. And then we have what we call dual voltage hoses, and these are discernible by the 2-speed on and off switch right here, and they'll have either the high voltage prongs or this cable right here attached. Again, we have both, and they work with just about any valve, and that will control the system by turning it on and off like so. That brings me into our first kind of accessories, which are non-powered accessories. So things like a hard floor tool, or what I would call our standard 3 dusting brush upholstery tool. Those all fit on the end of here. For retractable vacuums, we have a few different types of accessories for carpet cleaning. Now, area rugs are a whole nother thing. You can clean an area rug with a straight suction tool, or you can clean an area rug with a brush tool, depending on how it is. So these are the attachments we offer if you have a retractable hose or just a straight suction old school plug-in hose with just this kind of end like so. These are the carpet area rug attachments, and there's kind of two categories of the ones that we sell. We have the more modern, where you have this battery on the wand, and this will power either of these for about 50 minutes of cleaning. That's a lot of cleaning. And then this is rechargeable. This has been a very reliable system made by Visselwerk. And pretty much anything that Visselwerk makes, we probably sell because they make the best nozzles. Now, if you have just an old school straight suction wand like this, don't worry, we got you covered. You have quite a few options here. We have, hey Oreo. And if you come in the store, you can expect to see our dogs most days. So we have our area rug tools that are straight suction like this, and like this, where, you know, They'll also clean hard floors. These are very classic European style nozzles. There's also Turbo Cats. This is an air-driven nozzle, meaning it's using a wind turbine inside, make this brush roller turn. The downfall of that is a lot of the debris moves through there, and at our altitude, it is hard to have a system powerful enough to run one of these, and these really aren't going to deep clean carpet the same way the electric heads are. Now, most likely, if we sold you a central vacuum system, it would have come with one of these two heads, and these are Visselwerk battery-operated heads. These can be used on carpet, area rugs, and they can be switched off and used on hard floor. The EBK 250 is the smaller one, and you can add this if you just have the EBK 360. This head here also has a quick change brush roller, so if you're just doing hard floor, there's a special hard floor brush roller you can insert. But the premise of this is you can go any type of flooring without having to adjust it. This machine here, the EBK 360, has a foot height adjustment and will do a very wide range of carpet and area rugs. Now, if you have a legacy dual voltage hose, or you have a system that takes legacy dual voltage hose, we have any of these 4 power heads available, and you can also buy them as just the power head, or you can buy them as a kit where it's going to come with a hard floor tool, a dusting, upholstery crevice tool, and a straight suction wand for your hard floor. And those come with or without hose socks, and they come in lengths of 30 or 35 feet. As far as the heads we have available, I have 2 offerings from Visselwerk. We have the EBK 250, and we have the EBK 360. I also have the Sebo Acclaim ET2. You'll also see an ET1 online. The 12-inch head with the Sebo concentrates the suction too much on carpet and tends to make it hard to push, so I recommend the ET2 over the ET1. And same goes with the Stealth. We recommend the PB14, the 14-inch, over the 12. The 12 is really hard to push. Now, if you're looking for just a basic lightweight maneuverable head, I typically recommend the EBK 360 over all of them. It's just simple, easy to use, and it's also the one that's best on soft carpet. So if you have soft plush carpet, the kind that will leave a handprint after you touch it, you probably want an EBK 360, which has 5 levels of height adjustment. Now, if you have rough users in the house or a maid and you want something really tough, I would recommend the Sebo nozzle. This is for medium pile carpeting. It will do some high pile, but it has less adjustment than the rest, so understand its limitations. But if you have that kind of carpeting, this is a wonderful nozzle. It's also pretty lightweight. It's L-shaped, allows you to get into certain places. This nozzle also has the feature where you can take the brush roller out without any tools and clear a clog by opening this door. That is the Sebo ET2, or also sold as the VacuFlow Acclaim 15. Now, if you're looking for a tangle-resistant, very durable, works with any kind of carpet nozzle, this is the Lindhaus PB14, also known as the MD Stealth. Again, we sell this as just the nozzle or a kit. This nozzle features a swivel neck on it, an L-shaped nozzle, and a carpet height adjustment right there. And it's very low profile, so if you do need to get under stuff, it does that very well. They call it the Stealth because it's very quiet. The Stealth also has toolless brush roller access. This has a very long life brush roller. The base plate comes out. You also have a lifetime belt. And the brush roller will just come out like so. And you have a wear strip, just like your toothbrush. When the brush roller gets wearing out, it will tell you. This also has the ability to do dry carpet cleaning. We have a separate video on that. Well, no matter what kind of central vacuum you have, come down and see us. We'll get you the attachments you need today. All of our information's in the description box below. And if you could please help us out and share and like this video, have yourself a wonderful day.